I've worked in the accessible travel and tourism industry for 18 years, and throughout that time I have received lots and lots of different questions, queries, and often worries from other disabled people who are looking to travel. And if I think about the most frequently asked, it is always, how can I find somewhere to go? How can I find somewhere to stay or visit or eat and drink that I know will meet my individual needs as a disabled person? How can I be confident that those facilities will be available when I arrive and that I'm going to receive an inclusive welcome? And my answer to this always comes back to the real power of accessibility information. The power of providing information to potential visitors to your business or venue that's going to help them to make an informed choice. Accessibility information needs to be detailed, it needs to be accurate, and it needs to be up to date, most importantly. There are lots of different formats that you can think about for providing and creating accessibility information. So not limited to, but including text, audio format information. Things like podcast interviews can really entice disabled people to learn more about your accessible venue. Imagery is incredibly important. I want to be able to see the accessible accommodations at your venue. I want to be able to see the accessible facilities in place. And sometimes just something as simple as seeing the width of a doorway can tell me whether or not I'm going to be able to access your venue without difficulty. There's a massive place for video when it comes to accessibility information. Simply just communicating your message, communicating that you are open and welcoming to disabled people, and perhaps getting some video messages from frequent visitors who are disabled. I always think it's so important for me to be able to see myself represented in your marketing and communications. But the bottom line is ultimately that information allows other disabled people to have autonomy over our choices and to choose the best venue that will work the best for our needs on any given day. So it's really important, once you've taken the time to create detailed accessibility information, that you signpost to it from an area of your website that is easily accessible, that people can get to and interact with easily. So my advice is always to place accessibility information somewhere close to the very important other information on your website: opening times, addresses, locations, maps, etc. These are all vital pieces of information that people need to interact with before they come, and I believe accessibility information should be seen as just as vitally important, if not more so. If you're going to tell me where your venue is and what time you open, I also need to know whether or not I can get through the door.